Salutations and greetings, everyone. It is I, Dezire, once again here to cover our least favorite fanboy, the biggest lolcow of the year last year in HarmanSmith. Now, for this video, we're gonna have a two-parter. One part of him stating stuff about GTA 6 being for children, like he always does. And the second part probably being the most disgusting shit he's said in a video in years, actually. And usually, I won't go on a preface and state this, it is easily going to be the most aggressive people are going to get when reacting or watching my video. So I will put a disclaimer before that part starts. That way, if you get aggressive over that stuff, you don't have to actually watch it. But anywhoozers, let's get into that beautiful salt content!
I've talked about this a lot over the past year, but it does need to be it needs to be repeated over and over again as we approach the release of Grand Theft Auto 6.
There is no way on God's green earth you're going to sit here once again and state that GTA is for kids. Especially after the last time I told you to stop that. Because it makes you look weird. Which you already do on your own, considering how you write your books, and it makes me believe your hard drives need to fucking be looked at, especially with your defenses. But how the fuck is your hair this bad? I just want to know. You're out here looking like the Wish version of Dr. Emmett Lathrop Brown.
And here we go.
Grand Theft Auto is not the biggest name in video games.
That's rich. Go on.
It's not even close. You know, Mario stomps it. Pokemon stomps it. There are probably dozens of Nintendo franchises that stomp it.
Really? Really?
Really?
Really?
Really? Really? Really?
Release restraint level 1.
Okay, so the most sold Mario game is at 67.35 million units as of December 2024. Now, let's go to Pokemon. The most sold Pokemon game is 31 million. And the most sold Nintendo game ever is Wii Sports at 83 million units. Do you know what all those have in common? They're nowhere near GTA, which is sitting at 215 million units sold. GTA 5 alone outsold them. What the hell are you smoking? Hell, all three of those added up don't even add up to GTA 5 alone.
Grand Theft Auto is a video game franchise that appeals to little children that want to live out their Clockwork and Orange fantasies of beating the shit out of innocent people who did nothing wrong.
Ah, yes, the game that has fornication, the game that has drug use, the game that has murder, the game that has all of this, that's for children. Not the games that are specifically designed for kids with tutorials over 4 hours long, Pokemon, or Mario. No, those can't be for children. Get that out of here. E for everyone, my ass. It's E for adults only. M for mature. I mean M for the children, obviously. The fuck are you talking about, Harman? Do you have any idea how insane you sound? You are so off your gourd that the first part, which is this part we are currently in, is already getting me agitated. Can't wait to see how angry I get in the next part where you say some absolutely racist bullshit.
It is a mass shooting simulator, you know?
What the fuck is wrong with you? No, it's not! If anything, it's about stealing fucking cars and doing whatever you want. It's not a simulator at all. It makes fun of the entirety of fucking America. You didn't play the game. It's very obvious. What the hell is wrong with you?
It's how people like Randy Stair or the Columbine killers train to go into schools and shoot people up.
You done goofed.
Bro, I honest to God thought that part 2 was gonna be bad. This is batshit insane. That is the same type of nonsense that people said about Doom because a certain fucking shooting that happened, they had the audacity to make a whole ass fucking thing of their school. Fuck you, Harman. How fucking dare you? I'm not gonna be calm. This is absolutely disgusting. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, I'm hot. Oh, I'm so pissed off right now. Oh, for the love of God, if this doesn't get better, we're gonna go to the next part because I can honestly feel my blood boiling.
Grand Theft Auto is one of the most disgusting cultural phenomenons in recent memory.
Right.
You know, I would state that that's currently OnlyFans, where people that just turn 18 have all of a sudden like 30 pages of OnlyFans content, which is completely disgusting because that means, when did they record it? And then people decide to sub to it. That shit's the most disgusting. And how is GTA disgusting? Ah, well, because it's not on my Nintendo. Because are you saying the same thing about Cyberpunk? No. Crazy how that seems to work. When Cyberpunk, you can do even worse shit.
It is as bad or worse than Twilight. And
You shut your mouth, you bastard! Who is fat?
Harman, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't like Twilight either, but just what the hell? You're sitting here comparing it to Mass Exodus of Life. That's what I'm gonna call it to try to stay ad-friendly. And now you're saying that it's comparable to Twilight when Twilight doesn't do that? The hell is wrong with you? You know what? Fuck it. Let's get to the second part. This man's retarded. Once again, everyone, you may have thought the last part was really fucking bad, but this one is a whole nother level. So, big disclaimer, it gets pretty fucking dark. But anywhoosers, let's get into the video.
I am fortunately in a position where I no longer need a job.
Oh, fuck me. Now we gotta hear this fat fuck who's on unemployment state about, well, I don't need a job. What the hell? Yes, you do, Harman. Unless you're living off your parents, which would be absolutely pathetic at your age.
I make plenty of money online.
Oh. Now, why would you say something like that?
Okay, so we're gonna go off of every single metric, and if I can't find a way to which you're actually making a livable wage off of anything, I'm gonna call absolute bullshit. Now, let's go off of Patreon. Patreon, you're making $4 a month. Congratulations. All right, now maybe you're making it from YouTube. No, you're not. Because as of 2013, when you started, you're a gaming channel, thus your RPM is $2.50. Your estimated revenue from the entirety of your channel's existence is $6,701.91. Okay, so maybe it's Twitter. You know, Twitter, you got a decent amount of followers, 500. Granted, you're following more people, but they go off of impressions and interactions of your posts. 11 views, 39 views, 32 views. Can't be off Twitter. Maybe it's off your live streams. You know, your live streams are pretty good. 174 views, 136, 148, 109, 82, 151, 120, and 129. So it's not off that. Maybe it's off your shorts. Your shorts seems to get 1,000 views. But don't you need about 10,000 views to even make some form of money off of shorts? So it can't be off your shorts. Well, maybe it's off of your actual videos, right? So let's go ahead and let's see. Maybe it's off of your actual videos. Let's see the last time you had 1,000 views. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set an auto scroll. All right, so 2 days ago you had about, we'll say about $7. That's pretty high, but we'll say about $7. Okay, so you got $7. That was 2 days ago. Still looking. Still looking. Still looking. Nothing. 2 weeks ago, still no 1,000 views. Jesus Christ, Harman. Ooh, still not looking good. We're over a month almost. Damn. Well, you're not obviously making money off YouTube either. So why do you have this insatiable need to lie to your fans? Why? I don't understand it. Granted, I believe that every single one of your so-called fans are just socks accounts of you or one of your specific viewers, like, I don't know, Retrofusion or Nintendo Nukem.
Everything's stabilizing. My numbers are going up. 2025 was my best year ever.
The only thing that's gone up for you is the fat that's underneath your head. You are becoming a blob. You're starting to look closer and closer to a blobfish. The fuck are you talking about? But anyways, yes, you do have more subs. Congratulations. But they're not coming back to watch your videos. So, do you actually have subs or are you paying for them, Harman? That's my genuine question.
I'm perfectly comfortable saying that, like, I don't need a job and I don't need to go through the hiring process again.
Oh, I'm sorry, but your answer's wrong. I'm afraid you have to talk to Mr. Bang Bang now!
No, you need a job. You need to stop costing taxpayer money because you're too damn lazy to actually work. That or you're living off your parents, which you need to stop fucking being a burden to them. That is fucking disgusting. Especially at your age.
However, what makes me different from, I think, a lot of people that came before me is that not only am I leaving the job market, not only am I leaving working behind, I am going to continue to stand in solidarity with young white men in this matter.
You know how I was saying it was going to be the most disgusting part? I hope you're ready. Because if you could not tell with what he was just alluding to, that fucking part where I said it's the most disgusting thing is coming right now. So without another way of saying it,
It's showtime.
Because this is the major cultural shift I think we need to go through. We're talking about, like, we talked a lot about, like, the Jews, feminism. We've talked a lot about, race and, like, DEI and stuff like that. We really do need to take the next step, is that we really do need to talk about doing more for young white men.
bro, you're out here just starting to state some of the most outlandish shit. We've already covered all the outlandish shit you've said in SaltContent Cup and other videos to which I've made. How much worse can it be? It can't be that much worse, right? You can't say some absolute nonsense this video that's going to make me want to put my head through a wall, right?
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
So yeah, obviously I'm not young anymore. Obviously I'm successful. It's time we start acknowledging, like, what we're gonna do to correct all these problems.
Gotcha! Oh boy. Oh, fuck me. I got a real bad gut feeling that this is gonna make a white sheet with a pointed tip over your head type moment that we're about to get in this video. I just got a gut feeling it's gonna be that fucking bad. Please, for the love of God, don't make it that bad. Please. I can't take this shit no more, man.
I've talked a lot about how, like, a lot of these HR recruiters need to start going to prison.
Well, for what crimes? For doing their job? For finding a specific person that fits the needs of the company? What? Oh my God, you're an idiot, dude. Oh.
We need to start, like, heavily finding companies. We need to start, like, taking all these major steps to go after them. Like, if they keep trying to bring in immigration or trying to undermine white people.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh God. I was making the fucking pointy white sheet joke as a joke. I didn't know it would be real. What the fuck is going on? What? Someone help me! Oh my God, this is disgusting! What the hell is wrong with you, Cody? You don't even get the bullshit name you gave yourself. What the hell is wrong with you?
What I want to do is that whenever I have some, like, I don't know, HR whore or some like business owner whining about like having to hire, American or having to do certain things. Like, what should immediately happen? Pow! Bitch slap!
What?
So I don't understand why you have the need to make yourself look like an absolute buffoon, but here we are. Harman, if you slapped someone, you'd get charged with assault, which would be funny because then you'd come be where I am, only you'd be an offender and I'd be making fun of you the entire time, which would just be grand. But there's one real big issue that I have with what you just said. Not only are you calling women whores just because they work in a department, but now you're stating that if they're not white, they're not American, despite the fact that the only people that are true Americans are Native Americans. Like, I swear I feel bad for this man's former teachers. They need a raise for dealing with this lunacy.
Like, he goes to the floor, he starts crying. No, you can't do this to me. Stop hurting me. And then, I call the police.
So you're just gonna admit to self-reporting yourself? Congratulations, you're retarded. Prayers. How can you be this damn stupid, bro? Self-reporting a crime. Wow. That's next level of retard. But that's besides the point, because, motherfucker, if you slapped anyone, you would get beat the fuck up. You're too afraid to go outside, let alone get into an actual kerfuffle. Quit acting like you're this big hard ass, bro. You're not.
I never want to hear this cope about how nobody wants to work ever again.
You absolute idiot!
So in your infinite wisdom, then why did you say you don't want to work, you fucking fat retard? I just want to know. Because in this video where you're saying that there's nobody that wants to work, you literally admitted to not wanting to work.
Honestly, if you post on LinkedIn, you should just be lined up against the wall and shot. Honestly, if you post on LinkedIn, you should just be lined up against the wall and shot.
So the guy in the infinite wisdom stated that GTA was about mass exodus of life is now advocating for people to be murdered for posting for a job.
Average LinkedIn user should be killed.
Are you smiling?
No.
Why not?
Nobody can see this, right?
It's time for your employee reevaluation.
It's times like this where I wonder why Harman lost his job, and then I really think about it. Maybe this man lost his fucking marbles, because what the hell is wrong with you? You want them to not be alive all because they want a job. But you're not advocating for people to not work and you want people to have different rights. What the hell is wrong with you? You are so fucking stupid and delusional. It's insane to me.
The sheer amount of middle management people I've met who are dumb as rocks, who have no real skill set, who are just kind of spending their entire lives basically fucking over other people in the workplace. And it's so...
Don't you just like it how he disrespects his former managers? All because he most likely got fired for being lazy, for not showing up to work, and a few other reasons I could tell just from his attitude and his actions on the internet, which we have covered. I honestly think this man is the giant walking red flag of anyone in the workplace.
There is everything we're doing now when it comes to the employment system is retarded, I am making more sitting at home making YouTube videos than I ever would at a job.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
I'm gonna state this real quick. We've already discussed exactly what you've made in the last month, which is a whopping $7 out of YouTube. All right? So you haven't made shit. What are you talking about? There's literally no way on God's green earth You make more money sitting on your ass doing nothing than you would do if you went to, I don't know, McDonald's and worked. Granted, you'd probably eat the product, but that's besides the point.
You know, a big part of that is because I've spent so much time and effort, like, you know, mastering the craft and like...
Ah, yes, mastering the craft, sexualizing 13-year-olds in your books, and being racist, and being sexist. True inspiration of mastery right there. Go fuck yourself.
But, like, when you have someone like me, like, who's very, very successful...
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
And then you see, like, the reality of the job market for me, you know, when you, like, try to apply to a job and you have these people who are, like, actually less qualified than you, trying to, like, sneer at you and saying you're not good enough, like...
Wait a minute. You're stating that you're super successful, that you don't need a job, but here you are applying to places and getting told that you're an absolute buffoon who is not qualified. Smart man right here, boys. Smart man. The most intelligent retard I've ever met.
Gotcha, fuckface.
Like, I do think that, like, that we do need to have, like, you know, stricter repercussions for this kind of behavior. Like, if you apply to something, like, you should just be able to get it, at least for the experience.
No.
All right, Harman, I am now dying to hear how you're going to sit there and tell everyone how any Joe Schmo off the street should be a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, a fucking police commissioner, any of that shit. I'm dying to hear your bullshit.
I do think we need to start thinking about the next 10, 20, 30, 50 years, okay? You know, I don't want, like, Browns to just go back to their countries.
But do you think that that's the end of it? No. It gets worse. Listen to this.
I want white people to go there, you know, take over everything and start building up, like, you know, start being like the ruling class worldwide.
You know what, everyone? I think it's time we read something that I think exactly describes this man and know that I don't throw this term around, so it still has its meaning. Why don't I throw it around? Because I'm German. I believe that HarmanSmith, by definition, is a neo-Nazi because he believes in racial supremacy, he's anti-Semitic, he believes in fascism, he is an ultra-nationalism, he wants to use violence, and he's homophobic.
Are these Nazis, General?
Yeah, G.I. These are Nazis.
Coin-operated boy.
Get ready to die, Nazis!
G.I.? No!
It has now come to that part of the video of which you all know and love. Daniel J28, C-Stars, Piplup, Stephen Remy, Scruffy Skull, Tom, Evil Rolo, MK2396E, Tarek Brown, XJ Induction, Black Cobra, Face the Wall, Xeno Lover, Ed Shadowbearer, 1789, That PlayStation Gamer, Stunning and Brave Salamence, Jake Spider Monkey 1994, Hashtag Bingus Dickus, It's a Hard Nug Life, RJ Mania 70, Hero Culture, Huggy Needs His Huggies Changed, Bra Moment, William Ortega, Eduardo Rickrot, Spider TV, Ironcaster, Brian Himblefarb, UBX, Light Shadow Onyx, James the Anoa Boy, I hope I said that right, J1 the Philosopherus, Owen the Wolf, Mario123, Techno Wolf, Mr. Techno Squeak, Shredder 1400, The Warlock, Garrick Woods, Raymond YouTube 1, Nino, 190 VA, Steve, Salt Addict, and S-Master 42. Thank you all for being the goats, and remember to stay almighty. But any hoosers, I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and comment. Also consider subscribing. After all, I do make new content every single day. Take care, everyone.